live stream. And I hope you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good, just ready and raring to bring you another beautiful episode of Final Fantasy XV for my gaming pleasure and your viewing pleasure. I do ask that you do any likes, follows, comments, or subscribes that you might wish or want to do now or in the future. For now, however, we're just gonna jump in and continue on. And pick up quests and stuff here. What do you guys want? Bodwin. Bodwin's looking for adventure help with a pest problem. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you call some of the mites fierce? Training's a lot of chocobos here, seeing the young'uns go wild when they get a sniff from the miteling. So even throwing their blooming riders. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with these birds lately. If you could rid of a few mitelings, we'll be in your debt. Yvonne. To deliver an item. If you want work, I need an avenger willing to get his hands dirty. And no, I'm not speaking of dark deeds. I mean only that you deliver something. I myself would not have dared deep into the 12s wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleague Gillian will furnish you with the items in question and provide all necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables supervising the field hands. Behind the stables. Julian. Well, I'll be. You've only actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder, the top of crate I. Take the most convenient location, but to be sure. But where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whiff, that's for sure. Deliver it to Nolan down the Blessed Bud. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer friend lights his garden in pretty blooming, seriously. Burlap sacks. I need to go up. There we go. Pack of bloodthirsty axe have been spotted not far from the city walls in the vicinity of several camps besides. You may think yourself a match for them, you may even be right, but I would advise you to exercise caution all the same. Parliament, a guard at outside spire, seeks a diligent adventurer to swiftly in a pair of big inroad signs. Ah, you've come to lend a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malmo stones. I swear by Nifika, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with the most unnatural haste. Speak with Quadujuana at Tree Speak tables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear their homestones are cleaned for the next 3 bells at least. Okay. God, that's creepy looking face. No. That odor. Is that what I think it is? Praise be to the elements. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. The bounty of Chokumunor shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Yvonne upon your return to Tree Speak Sables. Oh, and a word of advice, wash your hands quickly, lest the clotting stench of feces linger. Every few moons, Macling hatches several times more violent than his brethren. Cool. Alright, let's go back and return those quests. There's my waking up alarm going off. I'm already awake. Haha, I beat you to it. And it does remind me though, I will need to set a stopwatch. Are we 11 minutes in? Okay. There we go. Stopwatch is set. What's that? You've been cleaning the milestones? Well, thank you. With all the chores that need doing around here, I was afraid that one would get left. That they would get left even filthier. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way, in that state. Creatures around here, I want to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can assume that they prefer nesting in trees. Alright. That preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. But, as that may, we can't have monsters hatching from the road signs. These paths are dangerous now as it is. Paths sprinkling a dewberry around would keep the beasts away. Need someone to slay Oppos and recover stolen properly from Histamil. Did you hear about the matter of Histamil? Apparently Oppos crept into her stores and made off with Muntoy beans. Ordinary Oppos wouldn't go near them with their foul odour and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Dalmata so dispirited. Would you track out the feeding Oppos and recover the moony beans? I am told that 6 bags were taken all told. Dalmata is well respected by all the women of Istramil, so it would do well to earn her favour, so be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Histamil lies to the north of here. You'll likely run into the Oppos on the way. Good luck. You may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Welcome back. I gather from the smell the task was complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you of the sack's contents? I cannot apologise enough. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned up their noses to the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles along with my thanks. Thank you for your help. I can finally get back to training the young birds. Chockaboos are skittish by nature. Seeing and training them takes a deal of patience. I don't want to make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Any road, we're grateful for your help. Here's a small token of gratitude. And you want more? We haven't forgotten how you helped us with the mitten. Speaking of which, if you got a spare time, could I trouble you for gathering some aphids? Yeah, you can find them living in tangled undergrowth near Blessed Bud, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the wee Vilkin, you see. When we gather the aphids, deliver them to Captain Gunther over at Itet Spire, and tell him Tree Speak Sable sends its regards. Okay. Yeah, this game really does give me Final Fantasy 16 vibes. So I should really be saying Final Fantasy 16 must really give these vibes. Oh, okay. But this part of the music gives me Final Fantasy 12 vibes. Aren't they a very high level? Okay. Alright, cool. Go through it. What's that? You have something for me? Aphids from Podvine. These indeed are a blessing. What use do you have for aphids, you ask? Well, they're oil, of course. There is naught but air for maintaining a weapon. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I have to thank Bodwin personally. Thanks to you as well, friend. Wishes to enlist me in fighting Axel. Ah, Axela, just the fellow. Your efforts on behalf of the tree speaks Swable mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have the confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you agree to help us in the fight against the Axel. According to reports, Axel scouts have been sighting by the river due west of here. Though the area is uninhabited, the border is Treepeace Bagels. It borders Treepeace Treat Peak Stables, and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. Several other scouting parties were to summarily be dispatched. It might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Axon Daltons, 2 Axel Loxins, 2 Axon Slowbeaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting in our territory. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the main points. Oh, sweet. It was bloody work, but had to be done. Your service to Grenadier will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have the time to plot our move. We could muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmoon, or consolidate our defences before they return. I must need consult with the commander. Okay. No, that's not what I want. I wanted action and traits. And I wanted actions. Now let's move and shuffle our way north to hand in this delivery quest. Well met, traveller, might I interest you in a chocolate reporter? Ah, don't tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Not enough guild to pay for the bloody Eorzea transportation fee? Or perhaps you simply want to ride in peace and not having to worry about the fumbling through your maps and dodging of bloodthirsty beasts? Then a chocolate reporter is exactly what you need. Our birds will carry you quickly and safely to one of many convenient destinations for merely a small handful of coin. We only ask that you observe two simple rules. Firstly, should you dismount while en route, you will not be allowed to remount. The chocobo will continue to its destination, leaving you to fend for yourself. Secondly, though each stop has a full list of accessible destinations, we will authorize travel only to those which you have visited at least once before. This is to ensure on the off chance one of our birds becomes disorientated and loses its way, you will be able to guide him back on course. Rest assured, however, this has never happened once in our many years of service. Our birds are trained to travel specific courses and never deviate from them. They have only been bred for speed and will avoid outside threats to the best of their ability. In fact, we are certain of their capacity to deliver you unharmed to your destination, that should you be attacked by Rolling up a chocobo porter, we will refund your fee in full. Allowing me to show you to your bird right this way, my lord. Okay, porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. Difference is you cannot control these birds and they will stop until they've arrived at the destination. On the other hand, the porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. Cool. Ebert is testing adventures by asking them to slay a midge swarm. Ain't seen your face round here before. It's my sworn duty to keep the peace in Mistral and protect her from them as would do her harm. If you mean to stay for a spell, I have you prove you can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community and we've hardly any fighting folk, so always need the battle savvy types. What with all the beasts lurking hereabouts. As it happens, we've been suffering from an outbreak of midges lately. There are bugs driving our patrols to distraction. Now, if we were to exterminate, say, half a dozen swarms, we'd know ye for a friend. Delivery, Moogle. No new letters for today, Kupo. Running. Quartermaster Hismith needs an adventurer to bring her a glimshroom, a variety of brightly glowing fungus. Hey, you have the look of an adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, yes we do. We'll need you to head into the forest and pick up a glin mushroom for me. Oh, you haven't the faintest idea what a glin mushroom is, do you? Glin mushrooms is the common name for a variety of fungus with a unique white phosphorence. Okay. What'd you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There's a colony on the rock face southwest of the Peace Garden. But simply don't pick up the first one you come across. The brightest glowing mushroom you can find, if you please. And, well, yes, I would love to be able to harvest glimstones for myself, but there's a small matter of the XIV scouts. Not terribly friendly, those chaps. Off you go, then. I suppose nothing can be done. What's that, young man? You have something for me? My missing bags of Mointoy beans! But how? You didn't track down those wretched Oppo-Oppos, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived. But with these beans, I can make enough Mointoy tonic for everyone in Hysterium. As long as I have enough Murukura leaves left to flavour it, there'll be no complaints. Speaking of drink, my son drank unflavoured Mointoy tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged through it, he said. And do you know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp without waiting as much as a face. Oh, he goes stronger and braver by the day. Nay, the very hour. Either it be my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now I think about it, a good many people have described my taste as unforgettable. Man, I need someone to gather Mokoro leaves for cooking. Oh dear, if I'm to make the Mointoy nut tonic, I need farmer micro-tree leaves. The young man, would you be so kind to fetch me 4 leaves from the micro-tree outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Mointoy tonic, you see. Oh, it's a lovely drink, bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know, I always drink 1 cup every day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch the stuff, not unless you've had micro-tree leaves. Apparently the taste and smell are too distracting from other substances. Oh, but listen to me prattling on like an Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't just stand there, run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'll be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Let's sell those for now. Buy battle gear. I'm in a new place. I should buy new gear. Cool. Mitch Swarm. Alright, quest done. Done. Ah, you've done us a kindness, proving yourself capable. Besides, take this with Hismeal's thanks. And before you go, I thought of something else you could do for us. Someone to investigate the area surrounding Hedge Tree. Wouldn't you mind going to Hedge Tree, seeing that all is well? Since ancient time, the tree has guarded these woods with their early presence. Lately, though, we've been hearing reports of Axel pecking around our vicinity. No more than scouts, I'd wager, but if they were to lay their filthy hands on Edge Tree, well, I don't bear thinking about it. So I'll be much obliged if you head southeast to Edge Tree and see that no harm comes to her. And if you chance encounter any Axels, send them packing. Be warned though, the birdmen ain't like to leave without a fight. Make sure you're well prepared and keep your eyes peeled, alright? Were you able to find the glintstone mushroom? Ah, look at that glow. Perfect. This will help me with the potent remedy of the creeping death. To forestall the obvious question, the creeping death is a deadly plague that once ravaged the Huron population of Grindania. Though it can now be cured through simple conjuring, it doesn't hurt to have a ready supply of the medicine. After all, out here in Himswell, we cannot always rely on the conjurer to be on hand when a youngling coughs. Thanks to the matron for wandering adventures though, innit? Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the microleaf I asked for? Let's see, that's for... Alright, sniff. Ah, what a lovely scent. There you go, the 4 I asked for, not one more, yes? Ah, I shouldn't have to ask, but these days, more people forget to take only what they need. If we live in harmony with the words, we must respect life and remember what it means to take. Never be wasteful, know the value of life, know the value of our time here in this world. So always live my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment or nary a word. Not so much a single one. Remember, if you mean to remain within 12's wood, you must be ever mindful and show respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He was a good boy, but sometimes he forgets what it means to be Gridanian. Why, just the other day I caught him and his friends throwing mutton beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross, but who wouldn't be? And all I'd set to give them is a memorable scolding when I noticed they were playing in teams and that my son was leading the winners. Oh, I know I shouldn't have been proud, but when I last saw the way he marshalled his troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was a born leader. Where I was not? Oh yes. You see, later that day I was cooking dinner and he quite without problem offered to wash the vegetables. Such a good boy, you know? Armory chest. A nice little helmet. Does totally obscure the ponytail though. But at least I get my hair that halfway down for a little bit. Moogle's done. Oh, what does he want me to do at the hair tree? Okay, there. And then I still gotta do my Spirit of the Fearless quest. Run, forest, run, run. History. I sense a hostile presence. Excellent scout. Report back to Eorzea. You slew an Axel, did you? Ah, bloody birds, think twice before coming near our hamlet. The Axel once dwelt in the Twelveswood, you know, but not long ago they woke the Green Wrath and were driven out. Needless to say, they weren't best pleased that us Crusadanians took their place here. In fact, it's none other than a resentment of what that kindled their hatred for us. But I suspect I'm boring you. By defending the hereditary, you've once again proven yourself, and I missed that dialogue. Fine, I'll take Miss Dialogue. What are we looking at here? Leather leggings, leather boots. That's breeches. Oh, that's right. Anyway, Chocobo Keeper. We'll come back here later. Just before I get lost picking up like every next side quest, I need to actually make way to do this Spear of the Fearless quest. Back to Old Gridania. To New Gridania. It won't allow me through that way, will it? Running, running, running. There's a sprint. Oh, okay, lumber toad. There we go. Okay. How many of these I gotta kill? Oh, loads. Okay. Well, this was a mistake. I much prefer the kill one big one quests. There we go. We're done here. Alright. Let's return to New Gridania, hand in that quest, and then be done with this for the now. And then I might take a break from Final Fantasy XIV. It's not like it seems like it's a bad game, it's just one of those. It's certainly long and long-winded. How am I supposed to be going to here? Jillian. There we go, Jillian. I've been expecting you, Xlab, by your return. I trust you now understand the importance of resolve. Like one's flesh, courage can be made strong. It's a matter of training of each aspect. Now, the endeavor may prove difficult in the beginning, but God knows how much I struggled. You may suffer untold humiliation and frustration, the most you can bear to preserve. Whenever you engage your opponent, whether in training or in earnest, make the conscious effort to fight with composure and resolve. Over time, doing so will become second nature, and you will acquire such courage as you never thought could be yours. Mind you, not all battles entail physical clash of might. It could simply be a disagreement born of the conflict of ideology. To this point, it matters not what the battlefield you stand upon, so as long as you take care to be composed and resolute, in your courage will grow. Did that make any sense? Even a little? Eorzea cannot hold her account until the Kid Master Quain. But if there is aught I can do to assist you in your training... What was that? Something's afoot in the training area? And you call yourselves Lancers pathetic. You're next, Guildmaster. Arm yourself and face me. Refuse, and all will know that you are no true Lancer. Say what you will, I am above provocation. Craven to the last man. What do we have here? Wait, he is but a novice. That makes no odds to me. You yourself admitted him to your ranks, did you not? Very well, I shall withdraw, for now. Yet know that only the fearless are fit to wear the mantle of Lancer. I look forward to measuring your worth in the days to come. There is no more to see. Return to your drills. Actually, you made no attempt to evade his thrust. Did your opponent so unnerve you as to deprive you of your senses? Well, it is of little consequence now. You need pay no however heed to our uninvited guest, lest you wonder it is not uncommon for challengers to come pounding on our door seeking to test their mettle. For now, dedicate yourself to tempering the two aspects of courage. The composure to bring the sum of your strength and skill to bear against your foes, and the resolve to attack when fear would have you stay your hand, as befits a Lancer. When next we meet, I shall have another trial for you, one that will put your courage to the test. Until then, continue to apply yourself to your training. Farewell. Okay. No, don't want a new eye patch. Unique items. Items that a special ability can never possess more than one at a time. Okay. Fashion. More energy, more energy, more fashion, more fashion. Passion. Alright, well guys, that's going to be the end of the stream, so thanks very much for watching. Do any likes, follows, comments, and subscribes that you might wish or want to do. When I come back, I might be playing Liza P. I don't think I'll be playing more Final Fantasy XIV. Give it a rest a minute. Or I might be live streaming on Twitch, playing one of the other Final Fantasy games that I'm kind of mulling my way through. Just keep an eye out, and keep an eye out on the regular releases that are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for Stray, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Baldur's Gate going into One Piece World Seeker, and Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And these are things that I've live streamed onto my Twitch and now are re-uploading onto the YouTube. With Clair Obscur, I do apologise. I didn't know my mic had completely frizzed out on like my headset. So I'm using my standing mic now. Till then, keep an eye on that, keep an eye on the shorts, have fun with yourselves, and I'll catch you in the future.